Hello, 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 hello. So today's episode of Rides and Vibes is sponsored by the Crab Trap House. The Crab Trap House is located in Morrow, Georgia. That's the outskirt of Atlanta, Georgia, and they will be opening soon. Probably around mid-July. So if you guys are in Atlanta or the surrounding areas, make sure that you go check out the Crab Trap House and make sure you tell them KP sent you. So, today's guest is Dunk Motor Game. I know you guys know who this is. You may not know him um personally, or may not know him to you know, know him if you see him, but you know his work, you know his page, you know I guarantee you most of the majority of you guys are following him. So I'll go ahead and get him on without further ado. Let me see. I think I saw him join. Yep. You're looking to sponsor any episode of Rise and Vibes, make sure you get with me. You can do 1, 2, 3, 4 episodes or a whole season. Hey,
Hey,
how
hey, how
you
you
doing?
doing? I'm good. You?
I feel like this has been a long time coming.
Yeah, you asked me about 30 times.
I feel like you've been running from me.
Oh, what?
That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
I'm good now.
But I'm not going to bring up the past. You're here now, and I appreciate you.
Why?
So first, I want to tell you, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to sit down and talk to us and answer the fans' questions. I really appreciate it.
Most def, most def.
So I'll start off with one of my questions, and then I'll get right into their questions. Cool?
Okay, no problem.
All right. So tell me how you got started being into cars.
Well, since I was a baby, they called my grandma house a candy house because my old boy, my uncles, they all had all kind of cars, G-bodies, donks, deltas, and everyone had a motor. Like
Right.
nothing was stock. Even the delta had something in it. So they've been doing it. So that's how I got started in the cars. And out of all my hobbies I had, nothing, the cars never left my blood. It was always about cars. And I'm a real car dude.
Right. So what would you consider yourself in the car culture? What would you consider, if you had to title yourself, what would you consider yourself in the car world?
Uh, the the best hidden secret. you, you know, I know a little bit of everything. I do a little bit of everything. I build a little, I record, I edit, I got YouTube. So different stuff, you know, I do a bunch of different stuff on it. Find stuff for people, help people with their builds. I was a part of a lot of y'all favorite builds. So that I'll just say a little bit of everything. The underdog, the best kept secret.
So you like a jack of all trades.
Yeah, yeah. I know a little about a lot.
So being that your name is Dunk Motor Game,
Mm-hmm.
what old school do you own, or how many, or what all do you
Okay.
own?
Now I'm down to 2 old schools. I got a
Okay.
71 hardtop and I got an 88 Cutlass.
Okay, G Body Gang.
Yeah, yeah. I had to get one G body. I barely could fit in it, but I got it.
Why everybody be so hard on the G Bodies? Talking about they barely can fit in them. That's a
My
full size
hey,
car.
my head be right on my roof like this. I had to do the little bracket shit in the back seat to make it lean a little bit. Yeah, man. It's hard. It's
What
hard.
is, out of all the years of cars and out of all the old school cars, what's your car of choice? Like, what out of all the cars, what's your favorite car?
The 73 Vert. That's my favorite car. And I don't own one, but I got a hardtop.
Mm-hmm. So
But
you gonna get one?
yeah, of course. Of course. Very soon. Very
So
soon.
what was it like growing up? Because you're from Miami, right?
I'm from Broward.
You
Broward
know,
County.
people who ain't from there think all of it the
Yeah,
same. So
yeah.
tell us.
All right, it's Tri-County. You got Miami, Broward, and then Palm Beach. I'm from the middle, Broward, Pompano Beach, North Lauderdale. That's
Mhm.
where I'm from. And I grew up seeing it. my dad and them used to go to Day to Race, Palm Beach, even in Broward, you know. So that's all I've been around, man. That ain't leaving.
What was it like growing up there in the car world?
It was like, it's very unique because you seen these candy cars on big rims, and then some of them back in the days, not too many people had motors, but the few that did, like the sound, if it is amazing when some Mustangs or Corvettes pulling up next to a Donk or whatever, or G-Body, and they don't know what the fuck about to happen because it's on the big ass rims. They don't understand. Now if they're on 15s, on slicks and stuff, of course, or rallies, of course they be like, all right, they hear the car, all right, it moving. But when you see 26s, 28s, well now G-Body's on 4s, they like, God damn, like you don't know what to expect. That's what makes it so fun down here. And then growing up seeing it, the growth of it, like people are taking time out and putting money into these cars. The craftsmanship is getting better. It's no more just paint interior rims or paint interior motor rims, music, whatever. People really going in now, you know. And it's always been like South Florida. We like shining. We want to see the materials, like the cars, the candy paint, the gold rims, Dayton's, you know. That's South Florida. That's why I think of South Florida when you see the palm trees, you know, and all the other stuff in between, you know.
Right.
So yeah.
What's one thing that you wish that we could bring back in the car world, like now versus then? What's the one thing you like? Dang, I wish it was still like this.
First off, more street racing. It's way more
Rise
fun
and
than it
Vibes does not endorse street.
in Mexico, of course. They ain't gonna be here. We go to
Right.
Mexico. Second, the festivals and stuff. So, you know, they had Brown Sugar not too long ago, but we had Mango Fest. You know, people used to come out, sit trunk. You know, people used to pull out and ride. I feel like we don't do that no more. We wait the car shows, and it's just like it's no fun. Like it's kind of dead. It ain't dead because it's hype, but it's like nobody pulling out for the fest no more. People used to pull out just to pull out. It'd be Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They pulling out their cars just because they have them. You know, it don't matter what condition they in. If you paint it, you got other stuff going on. That's what you're doing. So that's why I miss the just coming out, just to come out, not waiting to anything happening or this going on. Nah, we pulling out just cause we gonna hit city to city, hood to hood. We hitting the beach, all that to the car breakdown or whatever, you know, cause it's high performance cars. Shit happens, shit breaks, you know. People have to understand that, but that's what I miss the most.
Why do you think it is that is like that's dying? Why do you think people don't pull their cars out and ride anymore like they used to?
Because, like I said before, it's high performance stuff, or some people are embarrassed. We got social media now. Some people are embarrassed. Dude, if I break down, a nigga ain't gonna come help me. Well, excuse my language if I ain't. But
Yeah.
a person ain't gonna come help me. They're gonna come hop and record me first before seeing something. If I'm straight or my car messing up, whatever. So I think it's the embarrassing part of it. Like, oh damn, nigga gonna catch me. So, or they just gonna wait. They gonna put their car up and wait to the show. If anything happens, I'm tow that bitch there. Shit like that. It may not be the case, but that's how I see it. You know.
I think that's the way of the world though. Like people will record you getting something unfortunate happening to you before they'll help you these days.
Right. And that's what
But like
everybody.
you said, back in the days, like even if you pay attention, you remember back in the days, if somebody broke down, the police will pull over and help them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even do that no more. They ride right past you.
Yeah. Like figure it out.
Right.
Just get out our road. Yeah, but I feel like we have unity, but it ain't as much as it was back in the days. Even though we don't even know each other from the can of paint, but at the end of the day, you see me in the old school. I may be way from Broward and you from Dade, but still, you in the old school, bro. I might help you because I know that feeling because I broke down before.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
I feel like we don't have that no more. We rather embarrass each other first.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you race as well?
No, I'm not
Like, I
racing
mean,
right
like at
now.
the track type.
I'm planning to race. Yeah. I
Okay.
don't race right now. Yeah, but I'm planning to race.
You want to give us a sneak, like a exclusive on what are you? So it sounds like you're currently building your race car. You want to give us a sneak exclusive on
Well,
what's coming?
the G body gonna race. The
Okay.
dunk gonna be probably. I see they got this middleweight class. I don't want to cut up my car or do anything crazy to my car, so it might be in the middleweight class.
Okay.
So when I come out with it, but how I am, I want myself perfect. Not perfect. I know it's hard to get perfect, but
Right.
you know, whatever give me the best of the best. I'll take my time and build it how I want it. I know I have the power,
Right.
and the power is no issue, but I want it right, you know. So the Cutlass coming, you know, small motor. The don't coming, big motor. If they want to play crazy, I'll switch it around, no problem.
So are you your own driver, or are you gonna have a driver?
Well, I'm a jockey. I can't like, no, not knocking nobody that don't drive their own car, but
Right.
I ain't finna let you take my woman. I'm a send her to the wall if I have to.
Right.
But I'm a jockey. I'm a speed junkie anyways. So if I have to stay up months and months testing my car, that's what I'm gonna have to do.
Right.
Yeah.
So do you have a team, or is it just you?
Yeah, you could say I have a team. We young, but we motivated. I have a lot of knowledge in it, and I have a lot of help. You know, Stanley Albritton and Brandon building my motor and my dunk. I did Bruce Thompson did my motor in my small block, and we just taking it. I'm young, so I listen a lot. So I take a lot of notes, and it's trial and error. You know,
Right.
take it how we coming, and we coming who we is. You know, Haitian and St. Vincent, we coming. Yeah.
You know, that's one thing. You said one thing that was like majorly stuck out. A lot of younger guys do not listen. They feel like the older guys who are trying to tell them have not been where they're trying to go, so they
Right.
will not listen.
Right. No, I listen. I'm around. I have a lot of older people that's around me. Always hung around older people, you know, and I like taking the game, soaking the game, because they've been here before. I haven't.
Right.
Yeah, I know a lot, but even some subjects I know and I know what I'm talking about, I still be quiet because I don't disrespect nobody at the end of the day. But I soak up the game, and that's why I think it's going to edge me when I finally step out there in that world, you know, because I got the game from different areas around.
One of the fans asked, "What's up with the 71 dunk? You coming out?"
Yes, I'm coming out. It's coming. Everything done. I want to get repainted. Like I said, I'm perfect. Even though the car gonna get beat up, I don't care. That's my baby, and that's my second dunk. Nobody's
Right.
seen the first one. That's my second dunk.
I don't know how y'all do that. Like, how? Okay, so what's the premise behind making a car beautiful? Cause like for example, okay, a lot of the guys' cars are beautiful, but I seen Alex's car, Problem Child, recently,
Oh
and
yeah.
I was like, this car, like some of these cars are like way too beautiful to race. So y'all just bang them up and fix them again, or what? How does that work?
It depends. It's up to the dude, bro. Like if I bang my car up, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna sit out until I fix it. Unless it's something serious where I'm like, all right, we're gonna put a fender on it, we keep going. Nah, I'm gonna fix my car. It's something about being pretty and fast. Like it's something about being pretty and fast. My car look good. It's just like making money. If you look like money, you're gonna be money. You feel me? So my car pretty, she gonna be fast. You know that's how I view it. You know I want my car nice. You know.
I can see that money. What you said, money does attract money. So if you look like
Yeah.
money and you smell like money,
Yeah.
money definitely coming your way, right?
Yeah. Of course. You have to, man. You. It's like how you carry yourself. if you carry yourself like a like a bum, what you expect your car to look like? You know.
That's true.
You know, at the end of the day, even though I wear a uniform, I wear all black every day, but I'm clean because you look down at my feet, I got some raw shoes on. So, like, that's how I like my cars. I'm a simple dude, but I like keeping it clean and classy.
So you a sneakerhead?
Yeah, a little piece.
Oh, see, you my people.
Yeah.
You got a G body and you a sneakerhead. See, you my people. That's why we get along.
I got it bad. Everything. The only thing I don't do is gaming.
Right.
It's just because I'm too busy. When I was legit, I was outside, running behind my daddy with his old schools, or running by my uncles with their old school, or playing football. I was always active, so I never really got into the gaming. I had games. It was like, all right, I'm bored. Like, I want to go see some cars race or something. Like, you know.
Right.
So sneakers, recording, football, that's I am. Last of the dying breed type shit.
So is it safe to say that are cars your favorite pastime, or what's your absolute favorite pastime?
Cars, most definitely. Yeah, cars. Even if I'm blowed or something, even if I don't go physically work on my car, I'm helping a customer out with his car, or I'm dealing with cars, or I'm on Instagram talking to people about cars. Even if I don't post every day, I'm talking about people's cars, or what are they looking for, or watching YouTube cars. You know, I'm watching majority racing, but that cars, that's my life right there.
Thinking about your accomplishments over the time that you've been in the car culture,
Mm-hmm.
what has been your biggest? What do you think has been your biggest accomplishment thus far?
Owning a donk at a young age. I got my dream car like in high school. I was a senior when I got my car. So my dad bought me my first car in sophomore year. It was a Mustang. It was a 93 notchback. It had a Ford motor in it. We swapped it out, put a small block Chevy in it. And then I told my dad I want a donk. He got me a 72 this sophomore year. 72 didn't work out, and I didn't like it as much. And then I found that 71, and we ended up getting that 71, and we started rocking and rolling on it. It's been since 2019. So
was it a vert?
No, it's a hardtop. The
Okay.
73 they both is hardtops. I'm more of a hardtop man than a vert man, because I just like, that's all I remember as a jit. We had verts, but them hardtops, like, they gangsters, they running, they fast, they squatted. That's all I remember. That's all I seen, you know, when I was growing up. We had verts, but it wasn't that as popular. But I'm a hardtop man all day, because if you see my hardtop on the ground, I have 9-inch lips, but I'm planning to slam it. I gotta squat him. That gangster lean everything.
You say you got 9-inch lips?
Yes, ma'am.
What?
Yep,
You can
26.
fit a baby in there.
Mm-hmm. 26 by 12 core wheels.
Wow.
Yeah.
So two-part question. What is your most favorite part of the car world, of the car culture? And then your least favorite part, like the part that you like hate or wish, was non-existent.
Why? Because it's creative as hell.
Right.
How you use big ass cars to move that fast on wheels like that. That's
Right.
It's crazy what God could do, you know?
Right.
The least favorite part is the fake, I'm gonna say fake unity of it. Because it seems like we all together, but from my viewpoint, I don't know how you may view it, or
Right.
anybody else view it, but it seems flawed. It's like everybody, it's not friendly competition. It's like, I want to be the man. I want to be the man. It's just, bro, it's materialistic, bro. Build your car and have fun. You know, I feel like people take it a little too serious or get a little too emotional about it. Build your car, have fun. And that's my least favorite part about it. It's like everybody hate on each other on the low. is, you know, if everybody could come together and have fun with this, I feel like it could go way further than we believe in our heads, you know.
And it's an African proverb. It says many hands make light work.
Right.
That means the more of us that are unified, the better off it'll be. Because at the end of the day, we all just are in this thing because not all of us. Some of us are in it because we love cars. Some of us, some of them, some we, us, them, whoever, are in it for the clout. You get what I'm saying?
Right. They don't do it for the love.
Right. That's the part that's my least favorite part. If you did it, if more people did it for the love instead of trying to be the man or the woman or clout chasing, I swear it would be so much better. It would be, it'll be otherworldly how great it would be. But I just, and you know, I'm a person that I don't comment on everything I see. I don't comment on everything I know. But I just scroll and look and I just shake my head because it really makes you just want to be like, you know what, I'm done.
Yeah. It could be unmotivating, and I see what you're talking about with that, and it sucks. But one day we'll come around. We'll realize what we have, and we keep going forward. Because even though it's progressing, but it's like baby steps. One day,
you think so?
It's growing. It's growing fast, but I feel like it could be very more. We getting the recognition that we deserve, but it could be very more if we could be more like this. And it'll take, and on me, it'll take for me finishing my car and even going to more shows myself. Because sometimes I don't even step out of Florida often. So it takes me going to different states and different shows and showing my face more, you know, the show that I'm talking about right now, Unity.
You know what? As a female in the car world, the thing that most is that hurts me or bothers me the most is when you guys, not you per se, but when I say you guys, I'm talking about the men. Yeah. When y'all get on the internet and argue and go back and forth, and you know what I'm saying? Like everything for me in life, I feel like everything does not need a response. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I even had people say stuff about me and I could see it, like I could read it. So it wasn't no mistake. Didn't nobody come and tell me you said it. I seen you said it. But I feel like as grown adults, we got to understand that everything doesn't need a response. Not to mention, like you said, our car world is growing. So you got people looking to invest in us. Somebody pull your page up and say, okay, he got this amount of followers. Let's see what he got going on. Let's look through his page. Let's go on his lives when he live. Let's see what he's talking about. Let's see if he got the kind of sense where we can invest in him. And then we get right on the internet and say the stupid, like, it's just like, you never knew who was watching you and who was ready to invest in you. Yeah. But then you done messed up the church money.
Yeah. This is like our mentality throw.
You think so?
Some of us, not all of us. You know, some of us, because you gotta remember what kind of backgrounds we coming from. Some of us.
Right.
So, yeah, it's, and for what you say with the arguing and stuff, I call it Powerpuff activity. If before I come online to say something about anybody, I just know I talk to them, blah blah blah. I'd rather be in person and talk shit to your face and instead of going online, because to me that's very, like, that's not cool at all. I'll never out nobody on social media ever. It will take a lot to do that, but I'd rather pull up on you in person and we could talk it out or fight it out, however the fuck ever. Right. But at the end of the day, we're men. We're grown ass men, you know. So I feel like even though we live in different areas, but you see me when you see me, nigga. At the end of the day, if you have pressure, I'm gonna be here, nigga.
Right.
at the end of the
And
day, that's
not to
how I
mention,
feel
when you go back and forth with somebody online, it's giving six and girls to me.
like. Hey, like my island people, that's fish activity. Yeah.
So, what you got coming up next? Other than the cars that you're building? What you got going?
Well, just like I said earlier, it's gonna take me going to shows and stuff.
Right.
So next month, I'm hitting. I'm going to Chicago. I'm
Oh, you
checking out
going to
Playboy Jesus.
Playboy Jesus?
Yeah. I want to check out shit. I've been wanting to go to Chicago.
Okay.
So I was talking to. I want to say that was like more in like January type deal. I was talking to Kill 'Em All Customs.
Mm-hmm.
I believe Big Lou. He had like a purple bot Chevy. I remember when the boys came down there. I think that was 2020 for MLK. You know, they came down there. They brought their cars. You feel me? Hopefully, I don't know if I have my car finished in time to tour it up there, but I'm going up there for sure. So I want to check out Chicago. I want to see they bought Chevys.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, I come from South Florida. Before social media, all that, I thought we was the only ones that besides Georgia too. But I thought we was the only ones driving old schools and stuff like that. Until social media came around, I was seeing Chicago, Texas, New Orleans, South Carolina, North Carolina, even the DMV area. Shout out to Don't Ride or Die PJ. You know,
Right.
I didn't know them boys was riding like that.
Right.
So now it's social media here. Now I want to see more of it. I'm going to Cali soon. I'm gonna try bring out something special. I won't speak on it, but it's gonna be something very special, and it's gonna contribute nice to our culture and the don't culture or the old school world, the big room world. So I feel like it's gonna be very dope. I have ideas intertwining stuff, you know, because I'm at the end of the day, like I said before, I'm a car dude. I like all cars. It's like Supras, all that. I'm from South Florida.
You said a Supra?
I love all that. Imports. My dog, shout out to my dog, Craig, with the 2JZ dunk. He got a super motor in his dunk. So it's just different, bro. I like being different. You know, he got a few other old schools dropping 2JZs in them. I want to see some RB old schools or, you know, Skylines. My dog got a Skyline, you know, right-hand drive, Japanese out. I'm a car dude all the way, man. I respect every car. I don't care if it's a Honda, slammed. I respect them. It might not be my cup of tea. I can't fit in the motherfuckers. But I salute them when they be making all the damn noise coming up and down my neighborhood. I respect them just like because when they hear that big block crank up, they gonna be pissed off just like I was when they were coming. Yeah, so.
Do you have a favorite big rim racer?
I ain't gonna lie. I don't have no favorite.
Okay.
But when Florida go out, any car from Florida, I'm happy to see them win. Any car that's home. You know, you want to see your home team win.
Right.
But, you know, I really like Hollywood them. Hollywood them, they got some pretty fast, consistent cars.
Right.
From what I see. DNL, everybody from Florida. Bruce and them, shout out that boy Yank. That's my dog. Ever since the 73 Vert, bro. Any car from Florida, I fuck with them, bro.
Right.
You know,
right.
And even all the underdogs, everyone in the streets, the cars y'all don't see that's running hard. It is anybody from Florida. If it's a car from out of town, I'm Florida.
You bet I'm Florida.
Yeah, even if I know, all right, my dog car, he from Florida, but I know this other out of town car got the edge over him, I'm still gonna side with Florida. I ain't gonna lie, right or wrong.
What do you think? You touched on it a little earlier. You said before social media, you thought that it was just Georgia and Florida with the cars with the old schools. What do you think? Social media made a positive impact on the car world, or do you think it made a negative impact on the car world?
Both, but more positive. than negative. Now, I say more positive because everybody are dropping them. Even when earlier days like 2016, when I seen them boys out of New York dropping hits, like I have family from New York. They'll come down. They see my old boy car, be like, "Boy, you crazy? We drive BMWs and stuff." Now look now, people from up north dropping don'ts, you know. And like I said, I never knew everywhere else was riding. It had to be because like where the market would be coming from if they just target South Florida and we making sure they pay. It couldn't be. So now that I'm older, it makes way a lot more sense. But it's way more positive than negative.
I don't know if I feel that way. I
Yeah.
do feel. I mean, maybe because it's you on another side of. I just see so much, and
Uh-huh.
I might be inclined. Let me just take that back. I might be inclined to agree. It may be more. It may be about 70 to
30.
75% positive, and maybe 30 to 25% negative.
Yeah.
But you know what's funny or weird or whatever? The negative usually overweighs or outweighs the
Yeah.
positive.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like
You could tell you could be positive to a person all day. You say one negative thing to them, or you if they don't have the right mind, you'll throw them off their game. And that
right,
negative thing weighs, bro. Words hurt more than a lot. Words, the tongue is very sacred. Yeah.
right. You can see it could be you can have two separate things.
Hmm.
This one person over here speaking positivity, giving positive quotes, doing all these things, and then you got this other person over here. They being ratchet, they being negative, they over there cursing and arguing. People gonna go towards the negative.
I want to say this about
You
humans.
got your hand over your mic.
I want to say this about humans. It's like we're naturally bad. Not in a bad way, but it's like we're naturally evil. Like, look at when we come into this world, we have to be disciplined to act right. So people are automatically inclined to drama. They want to see drama. Now, if I can have a super crazy YouTube page in 30 days, if I go do nothing but drama, even if it's fake drama, it's drama. People love drama. People love controversy. Now, do we have to change that mindset? Yes. It sucks, but I feel like that's just reality. It's going to be hard. It's going to take more than me and you. It's going to take me, you, and everybody that's watching this live right now to move in a positive note. That's why when I step on the scene when we finally turn up with our YouTube and on my little crew, what we have going on, we're going to do everything out of heart, out of genuine heart. I feel like not too many people do that no more.
Right.
So I feel like us humans are just naturally inclined to bad stuff. Because my mama used to tell me, don't touch the stove. I still try to find different ways to touch the stove without getting burnt. I still be getting my ass burnt, but that's the learning lesson.
Right.
But that builds character at the end of the day. Yeah, so that experience.
Where do you see your brand going in like maybe the next 2 to 3 years?
More business inclined. So not just as much as I love cars and stuff. I want to leave not just a legacy, but for generations and generations and generations. I want to set a standard for my last name. So I want to not just use the cars because this is what I love. This is my passion. So it's my job to turn my passion and make it work for me. It's either going to kill me or it's going to do good for me. So every step is from here on out, it has to be positive and make it work for me where it could work for my family in long term. Because I just don't, cars is not the only thing I do. So it's my job here and now to make sure keep it going, keep it stepping. As we got pressure cleaning, shirt businesses, so nails, you know, decorating. So everybody do something. So it's our job to build our name and turn our name into a McDonald's or to a Walmart or a Publix or, you know, Trader Joe's or whatever. So that's where my brain going for probably the next 2-3 years. How can I stack on? So by the time I'm 35, when I wake up in my big ass house on the water and I want to go fucking drag racing, I can. Why? Because I built all this, you know,
Right.
and this worked for this. So that's my goal.
So that kind of touched on usually the question that I ask all the way when we're done, but I mean, I feel like you're leading in that direction anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're no longer doing what you're doing, expound on what you want your legacy to be. Like when you sitting back in your rocking chair and your kids running around and all those things, what would you like for your legacy to be?
I'm not sure of that. It's so much to say, but it's like I feel like because I'm in that grind mode right now,
Right,
I haven't found that part yet. But
right,
that's what the journey's for me.
right.
So I just, you know, at the end of the day, we all want to be loved and cared for, but sometimes being loved and cared for, you might have a few people you pick up across the way where it's just like, I hate you the whole time. They don't know what you were doing it for.
Right.
And you know, at the end of the day, I want to sit back and probably just where I'm getting to, but I want to sit back and genuinely be loved. And bro, that dude, that boy D, is a real good dude. I don't have nothing bad to say about that boy. You
Right.
know, and he provided for his family. He did his job. Now he put it on to the next person to further that legacy. You know,
You
but
know, not even knowing you personally, if it sounds like in your life you kind of are like me. I'm a person that I just lead with love. Like I wake
yeah,
up
yeah.
and I'm happy. I just want to see everybody do well, even
Mm-hmm.
though that might not be the case when it comes to them in return for me. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't I don't really hate nobody. I want to see
Yeah, yeah,
everybody do well. Because I feel like we all, you know what I'm saying? We all are people of color.
yeah,
So
yeah,
when
yeah.
you do well, I do well, we all do well.
Right. Facts. Most definitely.
But unfortunately, it's not that way with a lot of us. A lot of people don't want to see if it's not them getting to the bag or making all the money or getting all the material stuff. They do not want to see nobody else do well, and not just write them off because some people just not good people.
Everybody want to be Chiefs.
Yeah,
No. It's like people don't know how to play their role and stuff. Even the you know, your weakest link. That's like it's crazy, bro. It's like it's sad. That's the reality of it.
right,
Everybody want to be uno. When y'all could be the whole this, but they rather you got the one person just want to be
right,
this, and that's how
right.
stuff happens.
Oh,
Everybody,
I'm about to start using your analogy. I'm trying to be a fist. I ain't
my
trying to be a
my bad.
finger. I'm
So
trying to be a fist. I ain't trying to be a finger.
that's the Carib in me. That's the West Indian in me. I sometimes I can't get my words out, so I do the little hand gestures. You know, it's South Florida. We multicultural down here, so I'm trying to get the words out, but I'll have to throw some gang signs at you or something. I don't know.
It's okay. You my people. I understood fully what you were trying to say.
Yeah.
So, what is it that you would like for your fans, followers, supporters, I guess, hell, even your haters to know about you?
No, I love y'all with all my heart. Just know we're gonna do something special, and we're gonna do it in a positive way. And when if I grow, we all grown. We going we stand for positivity over here. There ain't no we gonna talk shit, but it's out of love. We ain't bashing nobody. It's friendly competition, at the end of the day, competition is for cheerleaders, but it's friendly, and it's all love. That's how we coming. When I win, y'all win. You know.
Hey man, I don't know any better way to end it. When you win, we all win,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. And if you win, I win.
Fact.
And if I win, you win. We both win, everybody win. Fuck it.
Right.
Yeah.
What about merch? Where can they purchase if they're looking to purchase merch or they're looking to make purchases with you? Where can they do that?
You can go to SVG Brothers Printing Inc. on Instagram, and you can go to his link in the bio. My shirts are loading up right now. We're gonna start getting rolling with that. We're saying with the YouTube stuff, everything gonna hit as one. So even if y'all need your own custom shirts, he'll take care of you. It's family. He always take care of me. The shirt's quality is beautiful. It's amazing. We got different designs coming up. One for the ladies, everything. We got when the racing stuff start up, we got a whole nother page that's gonna open up. It's gonna be called ZKR, Zocalo Racing. So in English it'll be Knucklehead Racing. So
Okay.
So stay tuned for that. Merch wise, all that's gonna start rolling out. We got shirts, pants. I might even do socks. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hats, all that. I don't want to get explicit, but if y'all want draws, I got that too.
All right.
Yeah.
Anything else you want us to know before we get out of here?
No, that's pretty much it, man. I enjoyed the live, being on live with you. Yeah, it was about like 30 times, but I said yeah. But we out here, DMG, South Florida, Broward County, Dade, Palm Beach. We here, we coming. When you see DMG, we coming. Just stay out the way if you want to go against us, because we will annihilate you. If you on that bullshit, we will annihilate you.
Well,
with love, of course.
right.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you taking time out of your schedule to sit down and talk to us. Just know when the car come out, I reserve the right to have you come back, hopefully.
Yeah, no problem. Matter of fact, you should come down here and you're gonna take a ride in it with me.
We'll definitely talk about that. We're gonna coordinate that off of here so they don't know. They won't see it coming.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate. I'm sorry. Say again.
No, you just gotta hold tight.
I got you.
Yeah, I like going fast.
Look, I know men say women ain't patient, but I'm patient. I wait just let me know when you're ready.
All right, I got you.
All right. Thank you so much. You have a good night.
You too.
Guys, that was Dump Motor Game. If you missed any of tonight's episode, make sure that you click the link in the bio and view the full episode on my YouTube channel. Also, make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe while you're there. You can catch up on any of the past episodes of Rides and Vibes there as well. We've been doing this now since 2019. So we've been doing Rides and Vibes since 2019. So if you guys missed any of today's episode or any of the past episodes, just click the link in the bio and view the full episodes. Thank y'all for tuning in to today's episode of Rides and Vibes, sponsored by the Crab Trap House. And I will see you guys next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Have a good night.